Hello! We are 219 days from the year of the Rhythm Rapture. This doesn't look like Rhythm Heaven. What the heck? There's no funny fonts or yellow and orange, and I mean the art style is cute though. It's a nice little, maybe slightly ominous view over the ocean. No, this game is actually, it's called MELATONIN, named after the sleepy medicine. As far as I know, I've never taken it. So I talked about this, or I mentioned this game, I named dropped it early on in the Rhythm Rapture series. This was like several weeks ago, probably. Maybe a month, I don't even know how long I've been doing this. And, yeah, so this game's called MELATONIN. It is available on, Switch and Steam, and probably like your PlayStations and Xboxes as well. I'm not super familiar, because I'm kind of just a Nintendo whore, so that's all I know about. But yeah, this is sort of a maybe spiritual homage to the Rhythm Heaven series. It's not, affiliated in any way, and it doesn't really name drop it very much from what I know in like its promotional material, but it seems heavily inspired from. It's just weird scenarios set to music, original music, and pretty basic rhythmic inputs that you play alongside the scenarios. So it's got a lot of character, it's got some great original music, and this game in particular, Rhythm Heaven has a pretty varied, like, wide range of, like, different genres they cover, and crazy situations that don't seem related in any way. Pretty much the only through line from Rhythm Heaven is that it's weird and inconsistent. Whereas Melatonin actually has a lot more of a consistent vibe to it. I just call it, like, the sleepy girl, pastel vibe, pretty much. With some, like, old internet core thrown in there. It's got cozy vibes, so let's give it a try. We're gonna press continue, and I'm just gonna show off a little bit. We're not gonna have any objectives necessarily today, although I will say that my overall objective would be hopefully to 100% this game, to earn all the perfects and that kind of junk. So there's our little character. We play as a little avatar in a little sleepy world. Kind of fun. They got a little hoodie on and they're just hanging out. We're on the beach right now because this is, I believe, the final remix. So we don't want to be doing the final remix right now. So, right. So it's organized into nights, and thankfully these aren't the 5 nights that you might be thinking of. Okay, these are not scary. It's very, very chill. Let's start with night 1. How about? And I don't want to rewatch any intros or anything. They do have little animated bits, but we just want to get to the games. Look at that cute little loading icon. A little moon. Hold on. There you go. How cute is that? This game does have some loading time issues on Switch. I think because just the Switch is it's the Switch. It's a little underpowered. I think we all be knowing that. And not all devs, know how to optimize for this weird thing. Not even Nintendo really knew how to optimize for it for some games. There we go. There's our sleepy little person. And we're now in their dream. Okay, so as you can see, there are some P's over this level. The levels are just represented by these cute little, what would you call it? Like, what's that word? Diorama? It's like a small diorama of the scenario. Also some pretty funky, like, chill menu music. Anyway, I'm going to show you the level that says a dream about food. They all just are dreams about something. So this is a dream about food. And from the P's, you can tell that I've already gotten perfects on these. But we'll go ahead and show you anyway what it looks like. And let's just try scored, I guess. It's kind of a weird way to put just playing it, but whatever. Anyway, check it out. Pressing A for this one. And there you go. We're just eating the little foods, the little pizzas. Here we go. So as you can see, the box has several cues as to what timing we eat the food with. Oops, I missed. So look at this little fella's face whenever I eat something. I missed, but you can see him going for it. Oh shoot, okay, stop messing around. And then there's a bar to the left, sort of reminiscent of a flow bar from like Karate Man and Rhythm Tengoku. And that just measures how well you're doing. So the scoring is very straightforward in this game. They don't try to hide it from you at all, which is kind of nice. If you're trying to go for a high score, yeah. So you can just see from the goofiness and the way it's animated and the simplicity of the inputs, you can see the Rhythm Heaven influence. And I got a great, which is not a perfect, of course. Perfect might be 3 stars, I don't really remember. And it shows you your stats, how many you got late, how many you missed, how many you were early. This time I was mostly late, so obviously I was maybe laying back a little too hard. But yeah. And that's the whole thing about this game. So it has a bunch of original minigames. I mean, we saw it was 4 nights. I believe it's 4 levels each, so I believe it has 16 total games. And it has remixes for every world. In fact, just to entice you about what that might look like, let's take a little walk over. Oh wait, hold on. There's a reference. I don't have to like throw my Switch into the camera. I can actually zoom in with the Switch buttons. Look, there's a reference to the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con right there. You can literally, they're the same. The stick and the buttons. Pretty cute, right? Okay, anyway. Dreams about followers, dreams about tech, dreams about shopping, and dreams about food. We can check out what it looks like all mixed up. And as you can see, I have not gotten the hard perfect here yet. I only have a 3-star score. But we're just gonna go for the, we're not gonna go for the hard mode yet. I need to kind of warm myself back up to this game a little bit before I can promise feats like that. Alright, I love this remix. The phones. Shooting aliens. Shoot 'em up vibes. Oops. This alien one's kind of hard for me. This remix is so cute. Just the gentle little bells. See how many social media icons you can spot in that smartphone one? Yes, they're all real social media. Hey, we managed to get 3 stars. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, kind of fun, huh? With the little social media icons and all the references to real life stuff. Rest in peace, real Twitter. But, you know, hey, it's preserved. It's preserved in the form of a really cool homage to a really cool series. So, in the end, I guess that's what matters, huh? So, yeah, pretty fun, right? I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a nice game. And you can see the whole aesthetic, like, coming together. Like, all 4 of those were different games, but they pretty much look like they fit in, especially with the color palette and, you know, the character themselves appears in all the games in some way, so you have, like, an avatar kind of thing. It just feels like a nice little cohesive story, more story-driven indie version of Rhythm Heaven. And I love that. I love seeing fan efforts for series that are near and dear to me. So, I knew when somebody told me that this game existed that I had to try it one day. And here we are. I have my gripes with some of the games. I have my gripes with some of the mechanics. But you know what? We'll just leave it off on a positive note now and say that this is going to be really fun, and I'm really happy that this whole camera, online video player experiment is going to give me a chance to finally knock this game off my list of 100% completions. But yes, so I hope you feel good having been acquainted with melatonin. They'll be making some appearances in future episodes. And that is just the first of many, of course. We have many more exciting things to do. So, yeah. Let's see, dreams. Oh, dreams. The Rapture is an event of our dreams. Rhythm Heaven Groove is the object of our dreams. So, and also to make time go faster, we have dreams and go to sleep. So basically, yeah, it's all one thing. It all works out. Go to sleep, have nice dreams of the Rapture, and I'll be right there with you.